DC's latest superhero movie builds on the theme of finding your family. Shazam, Fury of the Gods, out right now. Ryan Christopher, our Irish god.
Oh, yeah. Wait, where's my cap? Andre, could I get the cap? Or
I know.
Maybe later. Maybe we'll wear it later and drink some
Andre's
Jameson.
busy right now.
Okay, he's busy doing his job.
Okay.
I'll continue with my job, I guess. So we're going to be talking to the stars. Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Ro. It's out in theaters today, and I was able to chat with the star, Zachary Levi. But this movie, it's really all about Billy Batson and his super-powered family, and we left off in the first film with Billy giving his foster siblings the power of Shazam in order to defeat Dr. Sirvana and the 7 deadly sins. Now, this film picks up 2 years later as the siblings are trying to juggle their normal lives with their super-powered alter egos, and they'll take on the 3 daughters of Atlas, played by Helen Mirren, Lucy Liu, and Rachel Zegler, who's from Jersey, by the way, and they're all trying to regain their magic from somebody that stole it a long time ago. So I chatted with Shazam himself, Zachary Levi, all about this super-sized sequel.
We are at war. We will annihilate everything. Champions of this realm can do nothing to stop us.
You are very menacing.
What's up, brother? Nice to see you.
Hey, I'm curious. You get the call. We're doing Shazam 2. I got to get back into the gym. What's your first reaction?
Great, perfect. Well, the truth is, I tried to maintain as much of that Shazam weight that I built up in the first movie. I tried to maintain as much of that as I could between the 2 movies. It ended up being about 4 years. How long was it between the 2 movies? I mean, it took a little while. But I was able to hold on to a good bit of it. And then, you know, once the call comes like, hey, we're going, it's just, listen, getting to the gym, sometimes you just want that extra little motivator, that extra little kick in the pants, that extra little thing of being like, okay, now I have to go because I'm being paid to go. I'm all about it, yes.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
The effects were out of this world. Was there something that you watched afterwards where you were like, man, that was pretty epic?
I mean, honestly, all of them did. I was so impressed with our VFX team. Well, our practical effects team, our visual effects team. I think, you know, David and all of the departments really understood visually how they wanted to make this movie. You can see it. I mean, it's all done very intentionally framed, how it's all shot out. And, dude, listen, where we're at with CGI now is just insane. It's so good. That dragon looks insane. It's one of the coolest dragons I've ever seen in any, I don't know, any movie or TV show. I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life. It's so weird as an actor when you're working on green screen or blue screen and you've got weird props that don't look like the thing, whatever. And then to see it all come together, you're like, what? Like, it's so good. It's so photorealistic. It's crazy.
There was so much heart in this movie as there was in the first one, and I felt like the big takeaway was you don't necessarily have to be a superhero to make a difference in the world. Was there a point in your life, I know that you've been very open about your mental health, where you realize, hey, I don't have to be a Hollywood star to make a difference, and I can love myself for who I am, not necessarily for my title?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's been my journey the last 5-6 years. I mean, ever since I really had my breakdown and that really forced me to go to that life-saving therapy, that's when a lot of that stuff started to click. And so this, you know, I'm still just like a little kid in my mental health journey. I'm 5 or 6 years old, and what it means to understand how to love myself and value myself outside of whatever I might be able to accomplish in this world. But listen, you know, when you start that journey as a 37-year-old, at least you have a better understanding of certain dynamics. So, you know, I might be six years in deep into my understanding of it, but I definitely feel like I've grown leaps and bounds in those 6 years. I feel like I've really been able to, you know, every time that stinking thinking starts swirling around in, you know, what literally is the programming of our minds. I mean, it's the neuroplasticity of our minds. When things happen, when traumas happen, it just creates a little circuit and it creates the loop. That's why we find ourselves stuck in those loops. And there are a lot of things that can help with that, a lot of modalities, a lot of therapeutic modalities, and more that are coming to terms or coming to surface. But the more I work on that, the more I catch myself when I start thinking to myself, you're worthless or you're not offering anything to the world or whatever. I just say, no, That's not true. That is my mind. That is a voice that is not even mine. We are not we are not what is it? We are not the voice of our mind. We are the one who hears it. And so you have to be very careful with that. And the more I can catch myself on that, the more I can remind myself of, no, I am good exactly as I am. I am worthy of the love in my life exactly where I am and who I am, regardless of anything that I might be able to bring to anyone else or to this world.
And let me tell you something. It's all about family.
That's a great scene in the movie right there, and you hear Zachary Levi opening up about his mental health. But this movie, it's great for kids. There's an awesome scene with Skittles, if you're a fan of Skittles.
Skittles!
Just saying, now we have her attention, right? But Shazam! Fury of the Gods is in theaters today. A great, fun family movie. So there you go. It is St. Patrick's Day, Ro. Like, I'm hyped today. This is like,
what are you going to do for today?
I'm just going to wear this hat. I'm just going to walk around everywhere.